never imagine. No husband wants his wife to feel like that. And in the moment, I had to change. So he goes on to give some stupid spiel about how he sets a reminder on his Google calendars to
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Intalks. Conan.
Yes.
What's popping, guys?
Episode. The last
Episode
one.
what?
I don't even know. But
Oh, by
done
the way,
so much.
I missed you guys. I wasn't here for the last episode.
He wasn't
Exactly.
here.
Sort of preoccupied, but I'm back now. I didn't miss you guys though. I remain your host, CK, and with me today I've got some beautiful girls as co-host. To my left, I've got the beautiful
Ivy. Am I I'm to your left. Ivy guy.
And to my right, on the right corner, we've
What's
got
popping, guys? Your girl Christian. How we doing? How we doing?
Yeah, it's weird because we're shooting our first Intalks corner on a Tuesday.
Right.
I mean, they didn't need
It's
to
the
know
beginning
this
of the week.
information. In the beginning of the week, they didn't need to know this information because we would have just posted it
Yeah,
on the day that it was supposed to be posted. But now you guys know that this was shot earlier.
transparency to my viewers.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah,
so.
but anyways, I would have asked, how's your week been? But then I can still ask because this is
How's
Nigeria.
your week
My week
going?
has been a lot, and it's just Tuesday.
It's just Tuesday. man.
It is just
How's your
Tuesday.
week going?
Oh well, so far it's been fun. It's been hectic but fun. That's the best word to
Hectic.
use. And I'm on the journey to starting my TikTok career. I'll let anyone that cares to listen
Pam, pam,
hear
pam,
that.
pam, 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 pam.
So that we can buy motor.
Pam, 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 pam. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm already tired because you people in this office are constantly looking for new ways to make me tired and stress me. But like, God day.
Life. Anyways,
day.
people. Anyways, today we've got some interesting topics or interesting
stories, just everything.
Stories.
Very interesting, guys.
Or the nitty gritty of sweet things. Well, anyways, I'll start with more.
Brother has a monkey die, father cry.
That's what
Mini,
IVD.
mini, mini.
Give us something.
All right.
Drop another because Ivy is always dropping bangers. Every week a banger. Drop another banger.
Well, maybe this is a banger. I've not even read it.
My dear, drop another banger. Drop
I
up.
see what you do there.
Drop up.
Am I the asshole for leaving my boyfriend after finding a woman in our bed? I'm 26 female and my boyfriend 27 male and I live together. The day I was flying to London with my sister, I realized I'd left my passport at home. I texted him to say I was coming back, but he didn't reply. When I got there, he seemed nervous, and in our bedroom, I found a woman I didn't know lying in our bed, fully clothed. I grabbed my passport, told him we were over, and left. He later claimed she's a longtime friend who's a lesbian and just needed a place to crash, but I don't believe him. He never mentioned she'd be staying over. He kept begging me to hear him out, but I was hurt and didn't feel right about the situation. I went on my trip. I told him I wouldn't be speaking to him, and when I came back, I got tested for STIs. I found out he had given me chlamydia.
Ooh.
I'm being treated and focusing on my health, but I'm done with him. We signed a new lease recently, so we're figuring out the apartment. But I've been staying with my sister and have no plans to go back. So, am I the asshole?
If he hadn't given you chlamydia, if we had been able to say that,
Right.
if we can have definitive proof that he wasn't cheating on you, you would have been the asshole. Ugunde kiddy boy.
But then again, I feel like it's a sign of respect that even if you are my friend and you are lesbian, you should not be on my bed.
Exactly.
Other than
In that way.
like, why are you
In I and my girlfriend's
in
bed.
my? Why are you in my home?
share.
And I don't know that there is a strange babe in my home.
Exactly.
I came to meet you in the home with strange babe, and then you said, "Oh, the babe is not what I think," but there is strange babe in our home.
I feel like even if nothing had happened in that scenario, it's still
You randomly
I
brought somebody into my house,
It is.
and I'm supposed to.
Disrespect and
Guy,
So just chill
yeah,
and be
she's
okay
not
about
an
it.
asshole.
No, that's
Even
wrong.
if she found out that nothing happened and she's lesbian, she's not an asshole for choosing to leave after.
she's not an asshole for
It's
choosing to leave
disrespectful,
after.
and we're seeming to forget the part where she got an STI.
Like I said, she
That's
got
the
an
guy
STI,
has been-
so he was cheating. nonetheless, even if he wasn't cheating with the person that they saw, he was definitely
Cheating.
so.
So,
Sure.
yes, you're not an asshole, sister.
Yeah, she's
Well
not.
done. So, yes, who else got
Okay.
something nice for us?
So I have
Okay.
gist today.
Oh, yeah.
I need to sit down for this one.
Yes, I have gist today. So have you guys heard about Okpe's husband?
I've heard the name, but I
Who's
really
Okpe?
don't know the context.
So on Twitter a few days ago, let's say
Let me clear something. Who's up there?
Okpe is the babe.
Who is she?
We don't really know Okpe. The reason why we know about Okpe's husband is because that's his Twitter name. That's his
Oh,
Twitter
okay.
handle. His name is Joshua Kesana.
Okay.
Yeah, he is a pastor and a father, a former porn addict, a sex addict. He's also known as Okpe's husband, but he has been getting seriously dragged on Twitter now for a few days and has doubled down on the things that he has been getting dragged for.
I'm
like,
sorry. So when it says Okpe's husband, that means his wife's name is Okpe.
yes, his wife's name is
Poor
Okpe. Okay, so he made a post on Twitter a few days, and let me read the first few like tweets for you. He said, "If you told me I'd hurt my wife twice in the same way, I'd have laughed, but I did on her birthday 2 years in a row!" Exclamation mark. Let me explain. Year one of our marriage, her birthday came around and I had nothing planned. No gifts, no surprise, no thoughts. And guess what? Her love language is gift giving. I quickly whipped her breakfast in bed to make up for it, and on the way out we stopped at a store and I told her to pick anything she wants. Very boring, no planning, no significance, just vibes. I apologized after we spoke about it and promised to be better the next year. At least I had a whole year to make up for it, right?
Right.
Wrong. This is him writing, wrong. Her next birthday came around and for some reason I still had nothing planned. Hold on while I go to the next slide. I still had nothing planned. Her love language is gift giving.
As you
Wait, what did
you
wait?
can say it twice in a row. Okay.
Wait now. Said is, I apologized. We spoke after it's promised. Wrong. Okay, now we were on vacation with her friends. On the day of her birthday. So my excuse was this vacation is the holiday. But deep down, I knew this was just another poorly wrapped excuse. This hurts her because I said earlier her love language is expressed through gifts. And the worst part, she's always been the thoughtful one. Valentine's, anniversaries, his birthdays, all intentional, all full of love, all things I didn't return.
Is he being intentionally obtuse?
Wait now. Said I could see her struggle to express her hurt. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't give me silent treatment. She didn't guilt trip me. She just told me she felt unseen, unloved. It broke me as well.
Odoyo.
Guy, there's something deep and powerful about hearing you made me feel unloved instead of you always forget. This drove the point home for me in ways I could never imagine. No husband wants his wife to feel like that, and in the moment I had to change. So he goes on to give some stupid spiel about how he sets a reminder on his Google calendars to remind him 6 months prior and on the day of her birthday every year so that he never forgets again. You mean this, you mean that. And Twitter people said, "Are you well?"
I mean, that's a very beautiful question.
Twitter people
I'm
said,
shocked.
"Sure, we're in here. Are you like are you borrowing cigar? You dang but shoko? What's going on with you, sir? Are you all right?"
Exactly.
Then they started to do a bit more digging and old tweets started to surface. So he's a pastor, like I said, and he's a pastor that has built his ministry off of his ministry is he's a former sex, porn, masturbation, and drug addict, and now he's saved and renewed in Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
Praise God.
Hallelujah, somebody.
Yes, that now he's saved and renewed in Jesus Christ, and he's teaching kingdom ministry and teaching people how to overcome all these things. So he does content with his babe, and all of a sudden there was a video that came out where, because they recently just had their baby. I don't think their kid is.
Oh, there's even a child in the picture.
Yes, because he's a father now, And so I feel like they actually just had this baby not too long ago, because the YouTube videos are very recent. They post on YouTube because they are doing ministry.
She's dumb. Okay, you're a dumb woman.
They are doing ministry work
But
together,
that's not okay.
she says during one of them that he insisted that they have sex 2 weeks postpartum. That's 2 weeks after she gave birth, and
Are you kidding
and
me?
they had the sex, and she was in pain and she was uncomfortable, and they had the sex, and people were like, "Are you sure that you've really been delivered of this sex addiction that you're talking about?"
Right.
Because how are you telling me?
Then to tip that man again.
How are you telling me that your wife is 2 weeks postpartum? She's still like leaking fluids at this point in time. Her belly is still swollen. She's still healing from that tear. The tear never even starts to heal, because if I know what I'm talking about, this is a kingdom woman. This is a Jesus woman, and she go there and she give birth like the Hebrew women, and that tear from giving birth has still not healed. She, like, your insides are still fucked up, and then you say sex or nothing. If we're not having sex, then, and there are people that are saying, oh, if there was a small fraction of people that were like, oh, she should be happy that he's not like looking elsewhere.
Excuse me.
But other people have been
them.
like, that's madness, that's wickedness, that's evil, you hate your wife. There have posts that have come up where old posts where he's just been like unnecessarily sexually explicit about things. Just before we started filming, I read a tweet that was talking about how he said he misses his niece's slurpy kisses and messy hugs.
Does his sibling know that he's saying such evil words?
Do you
about
understand?
their
His
children
niece
or their daughter?
People pointed out the fact that a few years ago, he posted about his side hoe and wished her happy birthday by 9 a.m. Bing, bing, bing in the morning. Posted picture of her, him and the side hoe. Bing, bing, bing like this, 9 a.m. in the morning. Don't post
But
birthday
the
picture.
virtuous woman, kingdom wife.
Kingdom wife, they're not
Given
planning
to him
anything.
by God.
They're not planning anything for her birthday 2 years in a row.
See this life, don't be a good person.
Yeah.
You know they pay.
Like,
Because what?
he also,
I feel like,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, to
Yeah.
point to do the last day, he hates Yoruba women.
Oh wow.
Her name is Ope. He has several posts on his Twitter, like talking nasty trash about Yoruba women. The thing that keeps ringing in my head, I told my friend yesterday, when I, like, is it yesterday, like a few days ago, when I said it keeps ringing in my head. He said the quickest ways to breed houseflies is to have a Yoruba woman's pussy juice on your beard.
What?
And he married a Yoruba woman.
Her name is Ope Oluwa.
Oh boy.
So how are you sure that she's not like a person who was, doing very well for herself, and he looked at her and said, "You're Yoruba woman, I hate Yoruba woman, and I'll bring you down."
See, that man is in my opinion, that man is a.
I feel like he might be ill.
It's a no for human being. I feel like he needs therapy. He needs maybe those kind of electric shock therapy.
Castration.
No.
He needs a lot of things. But there's a part of the story that I sort of sympathize with him. Listen, not sympathize. Maybe I'm using the wrong word, but listen. The part where he forgot about her birthday. Listen, don't get me wrong. Don't attack me. Just listen. I'm the kind of person that a lot of the time, I am not present in the moment. It means that I can be here with you having conversation. My mind is literally not present. I feel like I have always been that way, even from secondary school. That is why I am terrible with dates. That's why I never actually went to social sciences, because they have too many dates and names that I cannot remember. So, in as much as I love you and you're my girlfriend or wife, I swear to you, I grew up with all my siblings. I don't remember all of their birthdays, just my mom and older sister.
But at least you
listen, it's
remember
not that I
their
don't. It's not
birthdays.
that I don't love them. The thing is that I don't know the dates. It's
But-
not. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't love them. It's just that I don't know. Dates are just being like. But because I'm the kind of person, let me learn.
Okay.
I'm kind of person that I like to plan ahead. I make up for my lapses.
Okay.
I don't remember dates, but if 6 months time, I know that this is going to be your birthday, I will make the plans now, because I know that I would forget. So that doesn't excuse his stupid.
Do you see what? But you see, you said that you plan ahead, because you can't tell me that somebody that at this point in time, this
They're
is your
living
this is
together,
your first
husband
year of
and wife.
marriage, husband and wife. Even if you people want to say you people did kingdom relationship, you people did courtship, you would have gotten to know each other, you would have been chaperoned around. So you're trying to tell me that in the time that you people were doing courtship, because church must do courtship for you
Right.
people, they must chaperone you around. You did not spend a birthday together, because it's not courtship is not just 1 year. They will use people and do courtship for a while. You people did not celebrate any birthdays together. You did not realize earlier that, oh, you have terrible memory. Your memory is bad, and start to plan ahead and give yourself those Google reminders before first year of your marriage. Nothing. Second year of your marriage.
But
Nothing.
he could
Third year of
remember
your
the birthday of a side
9
Yeah,
a.m.
I'm just saying. I'm just
9
saying. See,
a.m.
I'm just
Twitter
saying.
post.
I'm just saying.
Wait, let me
Okay,
look for the
that most people would come
picture.
for him. Most people would come for him and say, "How can you not remember your wife's birthday?" Most people would use that as a way to call for him.
Yeah, but I feel like if you could remember someone who you don't even stay in the same
Yeah,
apartment
it's just a shit person
with,
then.
that's just sad.
With picture of the both of them, faces joined together. 9 a.m. in the morning, bing, bing, bing.
He has
Your
already
side hole.
posted.
Now,
That's wrong behavior.
to move past this point,
behavior.
as he has posted this thing, as this thing has happened now, and people have gone to go and dig into his old personal life and all the things that he has said. This girl that he has called side who has probably moved on with her life, who is probably doing other things, because this was a post.
Right.
This was a post made in 2016. She has now had
Oh,
to delete.
wow.
She has now had to delete and deactivate her Twitter account
Because people are gonna be insulting
people have
her.
yes, now they've already started dragging her. But Okpe's husband is still posting YouTube videos and trying to promote his content. He's still doing. He's a saved creature now, and that was old, and that he has doubled down on the fact that he has learned his lesson and is not going to treat his wife that way again.
And he's going to gaslight that poor stupid woman into staying with him. She's poor and she's also stupid because she lacks love at home. May God help me judge her wherever she is. And may God, please, Holy Spirit, give her sense. Fill her with your sense in Jesus' name.
I just feel like
Amen.
that is an excuse for a man.
But yeah, that's my piece of gist.
That is not a proper man.
If we have enough time, I have another piece of gist, but that's my piece
I
of
have
gist.
another Reddit story as well.
Look, let me drop one. The last time I was on an episode, I didn't drop any,
Yeah, so like,
so let me drop one. And this is a story on Amadi AssHole.
Reddit.
So,
Ready.
am I the asshole
Yeah.
for telling my daughter-in-law that I
Ta-da.
would never be a mom and that she should leave me alone?
Yes.
Sorry. Sorry, excuse me.
They tell me that kind of thing. I feel just like I'm gonna like.
Do you understand?
Let me read. Sorry. My daughter-in-law, Kat, had a rough childhood. Her mom left. She grew up in foster care and she's now in therapy. While I sympathize, she constantly crosses my boundaries. She's very touchy, refuses to call me by my name and insists on calling me mom. Even though I've told her repeatedly I'm not comfortable with that. She also pries into why I'm not close with my own abusive mother and keeps telling me to forgive her even after I've told her to drop it. Recently, my daughter Sam and I planned a weekend trip for a medical appointment she has in another state. Sam hasn't told anyone about her health issues yet. Somehow, Kat found out and called me, accusing me of excluding her from a mother-daughter trip. I told her it wasn't a fun trip, but she kept insisting she come because I'm a mom. I finally snapped and told her I would never be a mother, that marrying my son doesn't make me a parent, and that even if it were a mother-daughter trip, she wouldn't be invited. Then I hung up. Now my son says I need to apologize and invite her. The family is divided and Sam's getting unwanted attention she doesn't need. I don't want to apologize because those are my honest feelings and Kat forcing this mom role on me.
Well, homegirl, don't apologize for
also.
shit. May you not apologize,
know
will
how
stand
to
your
feel.
ground. See,
I feel like I am sympathizing with both parties
With
and
both
it is
parties,
affecting my judgment in a
right.
way. So
I
I'm
don't
trying to
even know
sit on
how
it and
to
think.
feel.
no, I understand, but she has already previously expressed boundaries. Boundaries have been previously expressed. I don't like the fact that you are so physical with me. I don't enjoy the fact that you call me mom instead of calling me my name. Boundaries were expressed, boundaries were placed, and she kept on. I understand that, oh, you've had a tough time, but another person setting boundaries, and you continuously overstepping those boundaries. You don't care. You are disrespectful. You don't really care. You are a drama queen. So now they've told you that it wasn't a fun trip. It wasn't a fun trip, and that like things were happening. I'm doing things with my child. even if you want to say you are being excluded, how are you really being excluded when they went to the hospital? You are constantly crossing boundaries, and now they want you to like, you don't push me too far now. It could be like, say I dey do this one like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. You tell me, say stop doing it. He go tell me, say make I stop to the poke am, I go continue to the poke am. And when they stop poking me, I continue to poke me. And then if you not slap my hand away, and I say,
Now to the word
everyone is your slap me.
That's a very
Make she not apologize. Make she not apologize.
That is like the best way to
Make she not apologize, Shingbai.
Because honestly,
you're not the asshole.
She should get a grip of herself.
She should get a grip on herself. She's being a lot.
People warm up to things in different ways and in different times. And the woman has not warmed up to you in that extent.
Right.
And she has made it clear to you before, saying, I am not comfortable with this, so chill out.
Right.
But then again, our son being, I mean,
obviously,
sharing the family is just, I don't
obviously,
I feel like they all need to sit down and talk.
That's his wife, and he's going to support his wife. If that's a reasonable good man, he's going to support his wife. But supporting your wife does not also mean that you feed into her delusions too, my guy. Right. You have to let her know that. My mom is a person. My mom is an entity, a person, and she can decide that this is what she wants. These are the relationships she wants to keep. She has not said anything about me and you being together. She's not fighting them that, the both of you should not be in a marriage together. She's comfortable with that. She's fine with that. She's just saying that the relationship between me and you, it doesn't need to be that deep. You have my son. I already have the children I want. I understand that I'm your mother-in-law. If they are doing, maybe she's not, maybe it really takes her a long time to embrace that kind of emotion and open up, but you're trying to.
So from a sentimental and Nigerian cultural point of view, it seems a bit weird to me
that your mother-in-law doesn't want to be your mommy.
So I feel like if I had gotten married to a man that really loves me, and his parents or his family members also claim to love me calling her mom wouldn't be such an issue. It's kind of like just the way it is. I mean, from a cultural perspective here in Nigeria, but it's like, hi, mommy, hi, mommy.
But they're right.
But then again, I feel like even with all of these cultural expectations, a human being is still a human being with boundaries.
But I just feel like
a human being is still a human being.
So here's the thing. So genuinely, I'll talk from my perspective, right? So I understand how this person's life was. I understand, the problems, the issues. I understand that they had a tough home, and now I'm becoming their husband's mom. From a Nigerian perspective, I would really think that I would try my best to fill that void. And that's not to excuse her irrational, delusional behavior, but I'm just thinking, you could have just ignored it.
I feel like I get it. I feel like I get it in a way that she, from what the story tells, she wasn't trying. She wasn't even trying to
she doesn't,
she was not just interpreting it from this story and not.
She let her know immediately that she was not there to fill that void.
But I feel like if you really love your son, you would have tried.
Like I
your
said,
son's wife,
the way we're looking at it, like I said, our culture very different from their own. They don't do. White people are sentimental, but your sentimentality ends to a certain extent. It ends to a certain extent where, like, my personal wants and needs my personal wants and needs does not like take a backseat to they do me first before everybody first, and that can sometimes that can seem like as if it's being insensitive. It can seem like as if it's being wrong, but at the end of the day, whatever boundaries I set, realistically now, even as we're talking about, in this our culture that we have, if your mother-in-law now, even as much as she wants to say, oh my daughter, she goes and does something with her own daughter, will you not say, mommy, you did not take me, mommy?
Yeah, but that's I'm not trying to even make an excuse.
Do you understand? So even to the extent of where you say we're all taking it as here we can be a bit more sentimental. Here everybody, once you get into the family, that's your mommy. But you know your boundaries.
Right.
You respect your boundaries with your mother-in-law. Even if your mother, like you said, if your mother-in-law they overstep boundaries, you go tell them, say, Alpha, mommy, I know that you're my mommy.
Yeah, because we've had a lot of cases where mother-in-law
you tell her that, Alpha, mommy, I know that you're my mommy, but there are some certain things that like I should be able to do where you are not going to interfere or intervene.
Right.
Guy.
So yeah, I get it. So it's a two-way thing in a certain kind of way.
I feel like it depends on the place you're standing from.
So
anyways, that is all the time we have. Thank you guys for listening. This has been a good session. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Peace, love, chicken
Bye.
We
grease.
can't wait to see you. Bye.